Welcome to Just Right Writing Level 2 and 3. Introduction to Quick Research Using Recommended Websites. What is research? Well, research allows you to uncover new information about a topic by using reliable, recommended sources. So what is quick research? Quick research is an organized way to uncover information on the internet. Quick means the process should take you about 3 to 5 study sessions, because you are sticking with sources you already know are reliable. Quick research is an effective way to uncover information to include in a small or medium-sized writing assignment. Before you begin searching the internet, start with the assignment itself. What exactly is the assignment? What kind of writing does your teacher want? How long do you have to uncover information? And, how many sources do you need? So, what do we mean with start with the assignment? First, be sure you can verbally and accurately describe the goal of the assignment.
I gotta write a paper.
Well, not quite. The accurate way to explain the assignment would be:
I have to write 3 paragraphs that explain what I think are 3 causes of World War II.
This would be how a teacher would describe the assignment on any handout. You need to have this firmly in your mind so you can relate the assignment to parents, and so you can start focusing your mind on quick research. What kind of writing does your teacher want?
Reasons.
Not so much. Again, teachers will have their expectations clearly spelled out in a handout. So, be sure you can verbally and accurately describe all of the expectations for writing. For example,
So, each paragraph should have 1 reason. The reasons can be what I think are important, and I know my teacher will want examples.
how long do you have to uncover information and complete the assignment?
About a week, so I've got time.
This information is very important. Make sure you know when each piece of the assignment is due and what exactly is due. For example, let's say the assignment was given on the 1st. By the 5th, you must turn in your topic. By the 9th, your list of sources are due. By the 12th, your rough draft is due. And, the final draft of the writing is due on the 16th. This means you have about 14 days to complete the entire writing. Listen carefully. You will need to spend at least half of that time, 50%, brainstorming and doing quick research. That means by the 10th, you should have your quick research done. Which leads us to the next important point, especially since it dictates how long doing quick research will take. How many sources do you need?
I don't know.
Knowing how many sources you need will not only help you decide how much time you will need for quick research, but it will also tell you just what resources you should use. How does it do this? Well, the rule of thumb is that you need 1 resource to get your thoughts started, 1 resource to get background information, and 1 resource to fill in the details.
I see. I use Wikipedia to start with. Then, I'll use a BBC for videos. And I'll use Duxters for my details.
Since quick research is, well, quick, you want to limit yourself to resources you know, or that have been recommended. That way you are not losing time and lengthy evaluation for reliability. Your sources will be reliable. So, consider the following:
Wikipedia.com, then BBC.com, and Duxters.com. I got it.
So, what exactly is an essential question? Well, it's a question that requires you to think more about it and give an answer that is longer than just a few words.
So, is World War II good enough?
Sorry. An essential question such as, What are the top 3 reasons for the start of World War II? Is a much better essential question. It requires you to learn more in order to answer it. What are clarifying questions?
Wait. I know this. Clarifying questions help you make sense of the information you read.
Use the 5 W's and H to help you clarify your thoughts.
Like this? Who were the key players in the start of World War II? Who and what was the pivotal moment that started the war? When did events happen at the beginning of the war? And how did the hostile players enter the war?
With these essential questions answered, you are ready to start your quick research. Remember, quick research is designed for a small or medium-sized writing assignment. So, you should be able to accomplish all your research in 3 to 5 study sessions. We say that a study session is about 45 to 60 minutes long. It is also a time where you are focused and undisturbed. Begin your search with a good keyword search, followed by skimming and scanning sites and videos, and wrapping up by saving your links. Begin your keyword search by using keywords from your essential question. For example, keyword for our essential question would be causes or reasons, and World War II. Now these are not a lot of keywords to start out with, but don't worry, as you search, you will find more to add to your list.
So will this work? What are considered the top 3 reasons for the start of World War II?
Be sure your keywords are there. What pops up will likely have more keywords for you to jot down. As you can see, our essential question brought up more keywords, like Treaty of Versailles, economic depression, and militarism of Germany and Japan.
Great! Just let me write these 3 new keywords down. There! I've got it!
Notice we haven't yet started deeply reading any sites. That step happens later. Right now you are locating the information you need to start. Which brings us to Wikipedia. We actually recommend you consider using Wikipedia, or simple Wikipedia for easier reading, because the main idea of an entry is usually covered quite well.
I've used Wikipedia a bunch of times to learn about stuff that's new. It really helps me see the big picture, especially if I am new to the topic. But most of the time the articles are really long, right?
The trick to using Wikipedia is not to read the articles from top to bottom. Rather, scroll down to the outline found toward the beginning of the article. Look at the outline for confirmation of your keywords.
Look! There are 2 matches. But wait! I don't see my middle idea in the outline. What do I do?
We'll try a different search to uncover that. Now let's enter a clarifying question that says, why was a worldwide economic depression a cause for World War II? Here's our new keywords. Our results tell us that the Great Depression in the US in the 1930s extended worldwide. This meant that Europe, and especially Germany, and Japan in the East, experienced economic collapse.
Okay. Let me write down what we just found. What do we do next?
Let's go back to the other 2 bits of info we found on the Treaty of Versailles and militarism. Let's enter another clarifying question that says, why did the Treaty of Versailles cause World War II? Again, our results give us more information.
It says that the treaty forces Germany take the blame for war just before World War II. That was World War I. Huh. And it says that Germany had to pay the victors of World War I a huge amount of money. That must have made Germany go broke. Seems like a good reason to go to war to me.
Now, let's tackle the keyword of militarism. A clarifying question would be, why did militarism of Germany and Japan cause World War II?
This shows us some new connections. Let me get this down. First it says that, of course, the worldwide depression made a mess of Germany and Japan's economies. And that this made it very hard for the countries to get resources. So Germany and Japan decided to become more militaristic. In other words, they became bullies. That's also a good reason for war, I think.
So, by the end of our first study session, we have the following. We have a good essential question that can be turned into a topic sentence or thesis. We have 3 good reasons why the war started. And we have the beginning of detail that explains why these reasons are good. Nice work. For our second study session, we want to get more background. Videos are a great way to get this quickly. The other thing we want to accomplish is to skim and scan the resources we find for the exact information we are looking for.
I think I know this. We want to get more detail about the Treaty of Versailles and the depression that was worldwide. We also want to understand more about militarism in Germany and Japan. I think it's time to get some background.
We also want to make sure we are saving links to our resources so we can give credit to our sources in our writing. Remember, we want to stick with websites we know are reliable, so we said we would use the BBC website to help us with that. When we go to the BBC website and enter our new keywords, we see there are videos that will help us understand why these 3 reasons are important. As we watch the videos, we will pause and write down more words and phrases that give us the beginning of details we will need. And we add the video web addresses to our list of saved links. At the end of our second study session, we now have a growing collection of information and reliable websites. And we have details to add to our brainstorming that help flesh out our reasons. This will give us a start on the supporting details we need for our reasons. Our third study session will be to collect even more details so we can start writing our rough draft paragraphs.
I remember from the assignment that I need supporting details to prove the 3 reasons I think caused the war. I think I've got 3 good ones. So now I need to prove it.
We will also start reading more deeply. As we do, we will summarize what we read in our own words, making sure the details support our reasons. Finally, we will prepare to give our sources credit in our writing.
So, to keep my quick research quick, I'm gonna stick with a website I've used before because it was recommended to me. Ducksters.com was great for me, because it's easy to read and I find what I want pretty fast.
One of the last tasks we do in quick research is to give credit to our sources. Sometimes this can be a simple statement in the writing, such as, according to the BBC video, the causes for war. But often teachers want a references cited document that shows more information about the sources we used. This is where bibliography generating websites such as Noodle Tools, MyBib, EasyBib, or ZoteroBib can come in handy.
So let me review to see if I've got this. Quick research is an organized way to uncover information on the internet. The process should take you about 3 to 5 study sessions, as long as you stick with sources you already know are reliable. Use essential questions and clarifying questions to know the expectation of your assignment, and to organize your search for information. In study session 1, begin your search by using good keywords. As you find more keywords, add them to your growing list. In study session 2, get more background on your reasons by watching videos, and skim and scan the videos. Also, it is important to begin creating a list of your saved links. Watch videos for background. In study session 3, your goal is to flesh out details and get examples to support your reasons. Stick to 1 or 2 sources that are reliable and recommended, summarize the deeper reading you will do, and be ready to give proper credit to your sources in your writing.
To learn more about quick research, do a search on the essential question, what can I do to make my school research quicker? Also, by keeping your essential questions, clarifying questions, and keywords in your head, you will keep the focus of your writing manageable. If you need help from an instructor, know the details of your assignment. Have your EQs and CQs ready to share. That way, your instructor can give you good suggestions for websites.